To me, the female quality is higher than the male quality. That doesn't mean that the female quality can also be from a man. A woman can be very male. But let's say if your mind is very male, it is more busy with competition, with struggling, with proving. If your mindset is very more oriented towards the female side, you're interested in meditation, in feelings, in depth. So I discovered, what have I been looking for in my whole life? What I have been searching for. My book says in search for freedom. But what I was really looking for is like, what is the real juice? What is the real quality? And I discovered for myself as a man that the most juicy qualities is the feminine qualities. Now, feminine quality is like love, sleep, grace,
got a feminine quality as well.
relaxation. The characteristic of these qualities, you cannot do it. You cannot say, now you're going to do sleep, or you're going to do love, or you're going to do relaxation. So especially in this society, in the fitness world, in the cooking world, in the cosmetic world, you see that everything is okay, but it's all male. And that part has touched me very deeply. So I was in search for, what brings me depth, what brings me fulfillment. And what brought me fulfillment and joy and depth is that I discovered, hey, even as a man, even as a woman, it's the most important work is to work on yourself and to discover who you are. And this process of discovering who you are will happen through a feminine quality. So right now, looking back at 35 years of movement and traveling all over the world, I feel very blessed and I feel very lucky that I have met certain individuals in my life from who I've learned. And these made a difference. My main learnings I didn't do, as a professional soccer player. I didn't learn at a dance academy. I didn't learn in my professional career as a ballet dancer or a modern dancer. I didn't learn in my athletics career. No, I learned sometimes in the mountains or in a hotel room. And that made it very alive for me. I was like, wow. I wasn't busy with learning, I wasn't busy being in the class. And what I've learned, let's say, in the feminine way of learning, is like you make a whole roundabout. Or sometimes a woman or a man would tell me just a story. And the story actually contained the whole teaching. But it was never done direct. And the confrontation is not so strong. So the story is always about someone else. So you can choose how much of that particular story you allow to come inside. You see, in a way, that's why I call meditation being in action. It's like you put the being into the action, or I use presence and motion. You see, motion is male, presence is female. So there's always the yin and yang, but the yin is on top of the yang. So I start always with the yang. Like if you go to a very good restaurant, you don't start with the dessert. You can, but you start usually with a soup or a starter and a main course. And also after having visited the restaurant, you're not going to go straight for, into business or a run.
No.
So you need time to digest. And that's what I see with fitness is very important, and with food it's important. It's not only the time that we work together, but what are you going to do after the session?
Yeah.
Because if you it's important to give yourself time to digest the physical experiences, the feelings, how your whole body is responding to it.
Yeah.
That's as important as the action. So it's again the feminine part of relaxation.
Yeah.